This is a simple game, really, golf. So why does it confound us so? Could it be the elements? The obstacles in our way? The pressure? The answer, of course, is all of it. And nowhere is it magnified more than here, at the birthplace of our game itself. This is St Andrews, and this is the Open Championship.
EA Sports, in conjunction with the R&A, present the final major championship of the year. Today, it's opening round coverage of the Open. We've got a full field ready to get rolling on this Thursday as we get a look at the early leaderboard. On top is the Norwegian, Victor Hovland. He's at 3 under par here as the players are just getting going. Stepping up to the first tee at such an iconic venue, Frank, what is going through your mind here?
Well, you'd think with such a wide fairway, it would be the easiest fairway to hit. But Swilken, there's an out of bounds down the right, and then the Swilken burn runs all the way across from the right-hand side in front of the first green. So really, you want to make sure you have a full shot into this first green.
Well, this opening round, Frank, always a lot of butterflies, I would guess, for the players. Not to mention, a lot of them are trying to get adjusted to the time change. Look, you played in this championship 10 times, made the cut in 9 of those years. So what was your secret for getting through to the weekend?
I didn't even know that stat, Rich. I think you just keep putting one foot in front of the other. You can't afford to get ahead of yourself. The Open Championship brings, windy conditions, and it's crazy that you can tee off at 4 o'clock in the afternoon with everybody teeing off the first hole. So I'm not going to say expect the unexpected. We all know that, but really, it's just don't get ahead of yourself. And bad breaks are part of playing in an Open Championship. It is a bounce and roll game. Remember that. So sometimes something hits straight at the flag, it's going to finish 30 or 40 feet away. If you're prepared for that before you even tee off, then it doesn't come as a surprise. And then, hopefully, just try and be the last man standing.
Final major of the year here, Frank, for our featured golfer, the rookie. I would think that playing in these big events can do nothing but help the confidence going forward. What do you think?
It has to. You've got to learn. Mistakes made. The biggest way to improve is not to replicate your mistakes, right? And we're starting to see that. So are they odds-on favourite? No, we all know that. But there's no shoe-in favourite this week as well. So everybody starts on scratch at the start of the week. But if they really can learn quickly from their experiences this year and just get themselves into contention as quick as possible, you never know. It might just be a great long shot. Lovely pitch shot. Just nipped that ball off the turf. Just flew through the air beautifully. Sat down fairly quick as well. Good shot.
Yeah, that's a good putt. It's a birdie here at 1. And what a way to start a major championship as he will quickly move to 1 under. Well done. That is in for a par here at the first. And he'll stay at even par. Trying to get the round off to a good start. Frank, we're at the second hole, and what's ahead?
Well, the ideal tee shot, just a little over that gorse bush in front of you, which is down the right side. That's the best angle in, but it also brings in a little bit of trouble. But if that pin is anywhere towards the middle of this double green, then really you want to be coming in from the right side.
This one starting a hair right.
While there's good bounces, there's bad bounces. That was a good one.
Yeah, that's a nice swing, and the result is going to be a tee shot that is set up just fine. He needs to be mindful of the breeze here as he sets for his second. Well, not as close to the pin as you'd like, but when you find greens in regulation on a regular basis, you're going to have a chance.
Really nothing wrong with that approach shot. Just a little shy of where you'd like to finish up, but still, one good putt, maybe a birdie.
One thing's for sure, he's going to have to hit this one with some pace, traveling uphill much of the way. A birdie try on the second green, and with that, we welcome four-time winner on the PGA Tour, Nota Begay.
And this is a little bit of a slippery one. He's going to have to exercise some caution. Slightly downhill with right-to-left action in it.
Oh, no, I think he was about ready to walk that in. That looked on target the whole way.
8-foot putt here.
Oh, boy, you hate to give one back on a putt like that. That finished off for par here with the second, and he'll stay at level par. Okay, it's a bogey here at the second. And that's going to move him back down to even par. Up next here at St. Andrews, the 370-yard par 4 third. Best to drive it left center to avoid a cluster of bunkers down the right side of the fairway. The real challenge comes on the approach, with Parkgate bunker coming into play.
That had to be in the rough the whole way. One more bounce back on the fairway.
So can he capitalize on the break here? His second from the short grass. I like the looks of this one.
Nice approach shot, and another good thing about that, left it below the hole.
A little over 80 yards here as he gets set for his second.
Oh, this looks like a bounce back here. Bogey at the previous hole, and this is nearly a guaranteed birdie.
Hideki now, this for birdie. Yeah, no sweat. It is a birdie here at the third. And he'll get into red figures at 1 under, just 2 shots back. So that safely in. It's a par here at the third. And he'll remain at 1 under par. Moving now to the par 4 fourth, measuring 419 yards. 2 ways to attack here. The riskier drive is toward the narrow valley on the right, while the safer play is to aim for the plateau on the left.
Ball's back in the fairway. I guess it's better to be lucky than good.
Second shot now, and has to be careful because that breeze can be tricky at his back. You don't want to overclub. Second shot coming up, just 97 yards left to the flagstick.
I'm not quite sure of that strike, whether they got it all, but ball's just come up a little shy. Outside chance for a birdie.
3 putts a definite possibility here. This is a long look for birdie. Oh, how good is that? Those are the kinds of long-distance putts you'll see here in Scotland, and that was judged about as well as one can. And this will be a 5-foot putt here. Nicely judged, though it's 4-5 here at the par 3. And he's going to fall out of red figures, back down to even par. Okay, that one finished off. It's a par here at 4. And he'll stay right where he is. Chance here at the par 5 fifth, Frank, to make a little move early in the round.
Yeah, it's certainly eagles galore. The 5th hole is one of the biggest greens on the golf course, shared with the 13th. So a good tee shot, and you have a nice big target, even though it's a blind second shot coming up.
Beautiful tempo to that swing, and this is going to wind up squarely in the fairway. Two solid shots at the par 5 and found the green side bunker. Lie looks good. Now, just needed a good bunker shot. Birdie chance if he can knock one in close. His 3rd from the bunker. All right, not exactly what you're hoping for, but safely on the putting surface with birdie still in play. Now, Hideki for birdie. This will slide a bit right. It's for birdie. No, that's going to miss right. And a good opportunity goes by the wayside. That one finished off. It is a par here at 5. And he'll remain right where he is. Okay, safely in for his par. And he'll stay right where he is. Now at the 6th, not a particularly long hole, Frank, par 4.
Yeah, semi-blind tee shot. You've got an idea where you want to hit, but there's a series of 3 bunkers. They're called the coffins down the left side, as well as some pop bunkers down the right. So this requires a very accurate tee shot.
Yeah, nothing to fault there. Good balance, good follow through, and a good start to this hole. This up the right side off the tee. Front right hole location as he prepares his second to the par 4.
It's a good shot, but does leave that little uphill putt, so that one will be slow.
So a big drive, and not much needed to carry here for his second. Hideki now, a good look at birdie. Frank, that is painful.
I mean, all you got to do, just hit it. Just hit it.
A 5-footer now for birdie. Okay, nicely played. That's in for birdie here at 6. Safely in for par here at the 6th, and he'll remain in red figures at 1 under. Now, 7th hole here at the old course, Frank.
Ideal line, just hit your tee shot over the marked stone. The bunker on the 11th green actually often comes into play, called the shell bunker. So anything a little bit wide of that, it's a very difficult green for the approach shot coming up. That got a fortunate bounce. It'll be just fine.
A good break got him here, now his second to the par 4. Okay, that's acceptable there. So the great tee shot left him here, now his second from relatively close range. Well, it's on, but that's going to make things difficult from there. Surprised he's not taking driver out for this one. Is a long ways away, though it is for birdie. That's all he wanted to do there.
Yeah, it's touch. And when you think from that distance, chances of making are almost none. So to guarantee a 2-putt, well done.
A look here at birdie.
And this is definitely coming from his left, just slightly down the slope.
Yeah, well done. It's back-to-back birdies here on this front side. Yep, well done. That's in for par here at 7. And he'll remain right where he is. Right now at the par 3 8th, and how challenging is this hole?
Well, it's called short on the scorecard, but massive green. The problem here is trying to hit it close. A lot of little subtle breaks and undulations in this green. Often you see long, long birdie putts here.
That's going to be on the putting surface, and the birdie looks straight ahead. Okay, that's going to end up right in the middle of the green. Now, from long range, this for birdie. "12 feet still to go." Pretty good read there. Definitely good speed, and it just skips a foot or so by. Oh, boy, hit that a little firm, trying to take some of the break out, and that's the result. That one finished off. It's a bogey here at number 8, and that won't help the cause one bit. Okay, that in for par here at the 8th. And he'll stay right where he is. Bunkers, bunkers, and more bunkers. So this hole's only 347 yards as we close out this front side with the par 4 ninth. They're called Bose's and end hole bunkers, and they're right in the middle of the fairway. So it's all about the tee shot, putting it in a good spot. If you do, you're walking out of here with a 3, or you could knock it on and maybe bump one in, putt one in for an eagle. That one gonna split the middle, maybe get a little rollout as well. That is a good, solid tee shot. Gotta think this an extra half club or more as he sets for his second into the wind.
That's a good shot, and more importantly too, a green in regulation, so birdie chance.
So not a whole lot left to go here as he'll set up his second for this par 4. Okay, sensible play right there, and that one on deck. Now this for birdie.
And players have a option to take less break by increasing the speed here.
That is so painful when you come up that short.
Why is it that putts on line come up short?
He has a 12-footer here. Just going to sneak on by. Okay, that's in for his par here at the 9th. And he'll go out in 36. It's an even par front side. Just a tap in there for par at the 9th. And that will mean it's a front 9 score of 35, 1 under par. As we begin the backside here at St. Andrews, you can really feel the history. This hole named in honor of the legendary Bobby Jones, who won the 1927 Open and the 1930 Amateur. Obviously, 1930 was his Grand Slam year. Retired, by the way, at the age of 28. And then founded and built with Alistair McKenzie Augusta National. So a little bit of history lesson as you play this 340-yard par 4 10th. Just what you want at this point in the round. You're trying to find a rhythm, hit fairways, hit the middle of the club face. That's what they did right there. this looks really good. Oh my goodness, that is on in one. Wow, what an incredible shot. Just under 80 yards to go now as he'll decide how to flight his second. Okay, it's not stone dead, but that's not too bad. One feature of so many of these older British courses, the oversized greens, and this, a long look for eagle. Oh, how good is that? Those are the kinds of long-distance putts you'll see here in Scotland, and that was judged about as well as one can. Oh my, that singes the right edge, but doesn't go down. A great opportunity here for birdie. Well done there. It's a birdie to kick off the back nine. And he'll get into red figures at 1 under, just a shot off the lead. So that's in for par to start this backside. And he'll remain right where he is. Hole number 11, the Eden, is really the finest medium-length one-shotter in all of golf, isn't it, Frank?
Well, this hole's been copied by many an architect. The reason why is it's normally very, very difficult to make a hole of this length, or should I say this short, so difficult. But they've managed to do that here at Eden with that Strath bunker in the front and the severe sloping on either side of that bunker.
That can really be brutal, can it?
It certainly does. And if you have any doubt there, you'll come unstuck at 11.
Boy, that ball got caught in the breeze and it was just along for the ride. Much too firm there. He'll take that, no doubt. And that'll be a birdie putt coming up here at 11. Maybe a spot for the lob wedge, a second to the par 3. I don't think he's going to fall in love with that one, Frank, but it won't hurt him.
No, but you'd expect from there to sort of get it within kicking distance. Now you got to work.
He's not going to be real happy with that. Wow. Just 5 feet left. No, the touch definitely eluding him on this hole. Time to just pick up and move on to the next hole. So that brushed in for par here at 11, and he'll remain at 2 over par. Now at the 12th, and Frank, when you put the peg in the ground here, are you licking your chops?
Well, you are, unless you're playing into a head breeze, because if you are playing a head breeze, then you've got to worry about the 4 bunkers that are in the middle of this fairway. Touch a help, or if you're a long hitter, then all you've got to do is worry about that little pot bunker just short of this green. There is gorse left and right.
No fairway here, this one in that rough. I thought maybe that ball could get through, but instead it's down into the heavy stuff. It is in the rough, but it appears to be a pretty good lie. Should have a go at this. His second now at the 12th. And that's going to leave some work, but it'll end up okay. The lie is not a friendly one, but still a chance to get on in 2 with a good shot here. Okay, on the green, but that's going to leave a putt that will get your attention. This now for birdie at 12.
And he let quite a few opportunities slip through the cracks on the front side, so he'd love to take advantage here.
Oh, yes, plenty of pace to get up that slope. It is in for a birdie. This one measures out to 15 feet. Good job at deadening it right by the hole, but he could not get it to go in. That one safely in. It's a par here at 12, and he'll stay at 1 over. How about the bunkers here at 13? A rather ominous sounding name.
Yeah, the coffins, and they are that for a reason. If you finish up in there, well, the best you'll probably ever do is make a bogey, unless you're an absolute genius. That'll be avoided, certainly off the tee. If you do, it's still a difficult hole. The second shot, unless you hit a perfect tee shot, will be blind.
This starting toward the right side. Well, you can't walk out and drop it any better than that. That is a fine tee shot right there. Instead of bombing it down there with driver, smart decision to just hit the 3-wood off the tee. Give yourself a good look with your second shot. He'll be factoring in this breeze in his face as he sets for a second. Now from just under 170 out, this is second. That is always so disappointing from that kind of a spot when you come up short.
Yeah, you're licking your chops over that one. A shot you think you could hit directly at the flag. Now, test for the short game.
We welcome in Iona Stephen. This, a putt for birdie.
Now, it would be tempting to leave this one short. You can worry so much about the break that you forget to hit it. Demands a firm stroke.
Well judged. That is in for par here at 13. And he'll stay right where he is. Okay, safely in for par here at 13. And he'll remain right where he is. Craig, the 14th is a big par 5, chance to make a big move, but also the possibility of making a big number if you're not careful.
Yeah, you've got to be very aware of the out of bounds on the right side, even though it does move to the right. Ideal tee shot is down the right side that gets very close to that, because then that opens up the second shot and keeps that tee shot away from that crop of bunkers called the birdies. There's a big cross bunker up ahead that has to be avoided for the second shot. If you're long enough, you can reach this par 5 and 2, but this green, with so many undulations, that it is anything other than flat. Now, that was 50-50 off the tee. Rough, fairway. I guess it was more than 50-50. Fairway's fine.
Still well over 300 yards to the flag, so getting this to a good number, the key here for his second. Now a second from well over 300 yards. This will be about positioning.
Oh, excellent shot. I love it when it's the right distance. This one just a little to the right. Nothing wrong with that.
Okay, not particularly close, but a chance for the putter to do its thing. This for birdie now at 14.
And it's an inviting one, ever so slightly up the hill with just a hint of movement from left to right.
That's a bit offline, and it'll leave a good 4 feet coming back. Hideki now, this for birdie. The pace, absolutely perfect there. Down the slope, it's in for a birdie. Oh no, where was that going? Safely in. It's a bogey here at 14. And that's going to move him back to 2 over par. We arrive here at the 414-yard par 450. Drive here should be aimed at that church steeple in the distance. Position between 2 prominent humps down the road just a bit. This one started up the right side. Be a little disappointed with that because it lands in the rough and it appears to be fairly thick over there. This is where club selection is so important. Second shot into that stiff breeze. See what he can do with this one. His second at the 15th. Just want to avoid the flyer lie coming out of that rough. Ooh, that's where the wayward previous shot will cost you. Failed to reach the green from the rough, and now it's time to scramble. Not going to be easy. Oh, off the flagstick. A look at birdie here at 15.
Hair of right to left in this one, Rich. Straight back up the slope.
Yep, not bad. Had to put a little extra into that one, but got it there. That's a pretty good effort. Okay, a solid par here at the 15th. And he'll hold steady at +3. He'll finish that one off with no problem. It's in for par. And he'll stay right where he is. Frank, the 16th hole. There was a time in my life when I was in 4th grade, I would have really enjoyed hitting the principal's nose. But that's not a good thing here?
Well, I'd like to think you graduated past 4th grade, but and if you did, then you'd be very aware of the principal's notes. You'd hit it left, it'd be a little longer in for your second shot.
No issues here. That is into the fairway. Gotta think this an extra half club or more as he sets for his second into the wind.
And safely on deck. That's the main thing, but from that distance, you really don't want to leave yourself like a knee knocker, like a 4 or 5 footer. So this first putt's going to have to be good. And that one barely makes the front of the green. Do you realise if you just miss-hit the middle of the club by 1/4 of an inch, you lose 10%. That's right, 10%.
A birdie putt now at 16.
For being such a long way out, it's pretty straightforward. You've just got to make sure you get it there.
Oh, boy, you hate to give one back on a putt like that. Okay, that'll be a par here at 16, and he'll remain right where he is. Okay, in for a bogey at 16. And he'll slide back now to 3 over par. Well, this is simply put one of the most unusual and difficult par 4s in the entire world of golf. You know it as the road hole. They don't come any more famous than this. Iconic 455 yards par 4 17. Do you know any other par 4s where you have to carry a hotel? Well, this is the one. And then when you get up by the green, it's that little road and that little wall where so much history has unfolded. A good swing and a good result. as that is safely into the fairway. He'll be factoring in this breeze in his face as he sets for a second. How good are these players? It lands it on the putting surface from a million miles away and still manages to hold the green.
Well, it's called the road hole and we are on the road, and this is problematic. Don't need to worry about scratching your club now. You've got to nip it clean.
Well, Iona's had a good look. Now this for birdie.
Well, it's quite clear to see there's one direction this ball is moving, and it's sweeping from left to right the whole way.
Oh, you talk about electrifying this crowd. How about that one? A bomb for birdie at 17. Nah, got it out there too far. It was trying to come back, but couldn't get there. Nicely judged, though. It's 4-5 here at the par 3. And that's going to move him back to 4 over. Well, this is when you just want to soak in, pull out your phone, take some pictures. The R&A clubhouse in the distance. It is not a long hole by any stretch, just 357 yards, and it's wide open. The Valley of Sin, maybe you drive it down there. When you walk over to Swilcan Bridge, you're going to stop, you're going to take some pictures, and you're going to tuck those away for a long time. This is a special finishing hole. It's not just a hole, it's an experience. Right, in the fairway. Now Nota, his second from the fairway.
110 gets to the hole. Wind definitely hurting in his face. Gap wedge coming in with just a bit too much heat. Gonna end up just beyond the flag.
Good shot again there. Well thought out. Landing the ball short, letting the ball run onto the green. And inside, I'd call that a birdie putt. So that's birdie range.
Now, the Decky for birdie. Yeah, that's good putt there. It's a birdie at 18. And that's going to wrap up our 18 holes of golf.
Right about 9 feet here to the hole.
That's a good putt to save par here at 18. And that will write an end to the round here today. So our featured golfer well back after round 1 and now likely in a fight just to play the weekend.
I think they were in a different zip code today, Rich. It was like watching two different players. Really, the ones at the top of the leaderboard and, cherished featured player. Not that good today.
So for Frank Nobilo, notably gave the third, Iona Stephen, and the cast of hundreds, I'm Rich Lerner. You've been watching PGA Tour Golf on EA Sports. So long, everyone.